Hello again folks, and welcome back to Let's Play 7th Saga for the Super Nintendo. I'm your host, Gamer Darius. Last we left off, I was just about to enter the Castle of Aran, which has somewhat perplexing setup. Like, you can go through that door that I passed to the right, or you can go through this little hallway, which leads to supposedly nothing, really. It just actually loops around and comes out another door. Yes. A wall, the greatest of nemesis. Actually, I think this is called a statue. Is this one called a statue? I think it was statue. Prove me wrong, game. It is statue. Okay. So everything in castles and caves and whatnot actually loads a lot faster. Don't know why I was trying to talk to nothing. There we go. And in general, it's just a little bit more heart-pounding of a situation because you have narrow corridors that you can't maneuver around unless, you know, you're really good with it. Did I need to go down? I could have sworn I was up. Okay, down leads to treasure. So we want that treasure. Yeah. It has been a while. It's been at least a year since I actually, it was around this time last year that I was playing this. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give the, okay, no, never mind. I was gonna give the Chimera a little bit of screen time. Because when you hit a Chimera, she suddenly changes form into something grotesque and scary, and I remember actually being legitimately terrified of it as a kid. Yeah, it was not a good time. Man. Esuna's defense is probably her weakest, and easily the biggest of her downfall when it comes to her stats. That's why you've got to keep up on keeping her equipped with as best of stuff as you can find. Can we wield it? Can't equip it, so it's essentially selling fodder. Speaking of selling fodder, I feel I should also tell you guys that anything that I find, I can only carry up to 9 of a single object. So, there's that. It's a little bit annoying, but makes sense, I suppose. Simple math. Oh, God. Stop missing the statue. It is a statue. It's also given me quite a bit of experience. So one of my greatest fears is that after having played through the first time with Camille, is that maybe maging it up might be a little bit easier, I want to say, because physical attacks, you know, they're awesome and constant and whatnot, but if I'm able to, you know, just completely mow down a foe with magic every single time, I don't know. It's one of my problems I've always had with mages. They're really, really powerful for a very short period of time. I'd rather be moderately powerful / able to live through most situations most of the time. I don't know. I'm weird when it comes to any sort of situation like that. Good lord. Go away. I'm glad that guy missed. I'm glad he missed again. Dang it. 3rd time's the charm. Hey, level 4. What do we get this time? More MP, more HP. Really good with that magic and speed. Heal 1. I could have sworn that she did not get any healing spells, but apparently she gets heal 1. So heal 1 is, as it says, it's the weakest healing spell. I wonder if I can MP catch her from you. Give me your MP. Frick, that was a waste. Give me your HP. That only gave me 7. Yeah, when you inflict damage to her, she will suddenly change to this. And she's also got HP catcher, which blows. I think you're actually supposed to be able to clear out this entire place at least around level 5 or 6 in the original version of the English port, I think. I seem to recall that was like the minimum level I could do it in when I was a kid. Another one of you. Statues are just time consuming. They have a high defense, a lot of HP comparatively. And you can still miss statues. Don't ask me how that still works. I wonder whether I could now one-shot the statues though. Well, with my Ice 1 ability, that is. I'm gonna receive the topaz. If I recall correctly, that is 500 gold pieces? Should be 500 gold. Come on. Oh. Left her at like 1 HP. And they are doing a lot of damage. Using the potion, using items in combat always looked interesting to me. I don't know why. So I might be wondering, Dar, if you're doing so poorly in this place, why the hell don't you just go back outside and level up a little bit? Because these guys do offer 35 experience apiece, so I could, in theory, level up relatively faster compared to just walking around killing hermits and wyverns and the occasional demon. But don't worry, this game will start kicking my ass again pretty much as soon as I go to pass through the Gate of Earth. Because, oh boy, that's where it starts just swinging away at my HP. No mercy. Of course, that's also one of the first opportunities where you can get one of the other apprentices on your side. So, that's probably where that balances out. Always that last hit winner. You're always going to miss that last hit. Ugh. If anything, though, this does make it easier for me to do... It's not really an exploit. It honestly is not. It's just common sense that you can do. You can start running away. You can, of course, run away from battles. You can run away from almost every battle in this game, except against fellow apprentices and boss battles. And I think mimics. Nah, mimics are just extremely hard to run away from. Anyways, point is, that's that area. Chimera. Just let me leave. Oh, you took some of my valuable MP. See, most characters, I don't mind when they take my MP. Camille, he barely has any spells worth a damn. I suppose Valsu, maybe Lux? Lux barely has MP to start with in the first place, but his spells are stupid powerful. In my poll, I stated that I believe it was Lux and... there we go. It was Lux and Valsu that had the easiest of times in this game because A, Lux is stupid powerful. Just straight up is. That's 4. Just drink another potion. And Valsu, eventually, when he levels up, gets a spell that heals both all of his HP and all of his MP. I shit you not. And he's the only character that gets it. It's like his last spell that he earns, but it's definitely something. I just hope that I can at the least get all the treasure before I face off against Romus. Because, I mean, treasure. Well, okay, I'm less worried about getting all the treasure before Romus and more concerned about getting all the treasure before dying. So the Power Seed works much like it does in Brainlord, which, if you haven't seen Brainlord, will randomly increase your power by 1 to 4 permanently. Now, I will be using those at the end of, you know, I can't word right now, I don't know why. I will be using any of those seeds when I get to a save point, because I want to reload and actually get my full worth out of those. Run away, run away, run away right now. Run away, run away, run. If anything, I do have to say that playing Esuna does bring a little bit more tension, because, you know, I have to rely on her MP for the most part to do the spells that make the people fall down. But she's got such a limited amount at the very start, you just gotta worry about whether or not, oh crap, okay, what am I gonna use against this guy? I admit that there is strategy when it comes to mages, and they can be fun to play. I just hate it when mages completely and totally negate the whole... Oh, hey, there we go. We're fine. When mages go and completely negate and make less purposeful other classes, if that makes any sense. Like, how should I put it? The easiest way I can think of wording it is with Dungeons & Dragons 3.5. It's a system I love. It's a system I will easily play over and over again over any other system of Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder, you name it. But I recognize that mages, once they get to a certain point, are just, why would you play anything else? Kind of a thing. And there's DMs that make it so as, okay, so fighters are going to be awesome in their thing then. They're not just going to be swinging a weapon and doing D8 with their longsword. Ghost is one such person. He actually has this whole setup of Pathfinder where mages do a lot more damage. No, warriors. Warriors do. God damn. I can't word. Anyway, so when I had leveled up, I'm just kind of all over the place right now. When I had leveled up and God damn it. And she had earned the Purify spell. Purify, if I recall correctly, simply makes it so as you get healed of poison. It's not a bad effect, it's just not something I really expected Esuna, the ice mage, to deal with. Now, if I recall, that treasure that's down to the south of me is the last one, and then to the left of this stage, area, level, place, is where Romus resides. There we go. Statue lost. I need to I'm just trying to remember what the hell is in all of these treasure chests. I've spent so many years playing this damn game. You'd think I'd ever remembered it like the back of my hand at this point, but no. I remember the 7 apprentices' names after a little while. Because, I mean, sometimes it's hard to remember names like Legis or Valsu or whatnot. Don't ask me why. There's not a whole lot of characters to these characters. Especially when you're just playing as the characters. And that's it. That is the last of the treasure. It is another opal. Which I am fine with. Kinda wish it was actually a more powerful weapon I could use, but... Now y'all might also be wondering, Dar, why the hell don't you just leave the place? Your HP is low, you have no more MP, and for certain you're going to die against Romus. See, here's the thing. That's the point. Once I breach the door that's up here, there's no more random encounters. Which is, okay. And see this wispy thing right here? That's Romus. Grrr. An intimidating start to a boss fight, I assure you. And just look at this beast. He's tall, massive, probably gonna pound me into the ground. There he goes. 10 damage when I block, 21 damage when I don't. That is his basic attack. He does have MP, HP catcher. I think he has one other method of attacking? I don't know. So, the kicker of dying is that when you do, you lose half of your gold. So I had roughly 446 gold when I had first entered there. Well, when I had faced off against Romus. But, you know, dying's a bitch. And I could just waltz right back to that castle, level up a little bit more, and be all like, hey Romus, I'm gonna shove this icicle up your ass. But, instead, have you been to the castle? Romus is not evil, but the king of Aran is. A traveler and his dog came to the town about a year ago. He had a strange shiny stone which the king wanted. He would not give it to the king, so he was killed. The dog cried night and day over his master's body until he too died. The dog was named Romus, and he haunted the castle since then. It was a horrible thing to do. Yeah, that king sounds like a dick. Did she tell you the story of Romus? We need your help. This is the whistle we found on the traveler when we buried him. Blow the whistle when you meet Romus. The sound of it will put his soul to rest. I need to set that as my ringtone. Don't know why I never thought of setting that as my ringtone. Did I ever enter this house? Can't sleep? Okay, yeah. So, I'm gonna restock a little bit. I need more potions. I suppose I should just be happy that all I need is potion 1, not, you know, potion 2 and shit. What will always grind my gears, though, always grind my gears, is the M herbs costing freaking 80 gold pieces. 80! It's ludicrous. It's like the freaking cost of not a topaz, an opal. But I'll only buy one for now because this time around, am going to be using, well, 2, I guess. Yeah. This time around, am planning on using the whistle. I don't recall if I totally didn't when I was playing as Camille, did I? I'm just trying to remember things I did with the Camille playthrough, and yeah, it's not coming to my head. I don't know why I rested. I didn't need to. You spent that 6 gold. I'll use the power. Actually, why don't I? 1 second. Okay, so it's a little bit scummy to do it like this, but unfortunately, doing the whole reset, it's faster to use a save state than to reset, let it load. Use power 3. We can do better. There we go, power 4 up. So that puts my power at 17. Not actually all that bad, considering that Esuna is all about the magic. Suppose I should actually hard save for the good measure. I don't want to say. I just want to record my journey. That big old, beautiful little journal you got there. So, now that we're more powerful, in the literal sense, I'm going to charge right into that castle. Give that dog a spanking. Yeah, Romus, that giant ghost thing that we had saw there is actually a doggo. Well, okay, we're not giving it a spanking. He's just mournful about his master. That said, we're gonna make it so as he passes on. That's what I'm trying to say. But this time, we don't have to worry about any more treasures because I already went and found all that shit. So glad I did. Because those potions were pretty invaluable to just get to him. Besides, we need to put down the dog because Bastage has all the goddamn... when I say all the goddamn, I mean the Key of Earth, obviously. Wow, I am just freaking dodging every single enemy, aren't I? Oh, nope. Jinxed myself. Well, I need something like 200 more experience to level up. God, it'd be cool if I could level up before I kill a Ralmus. It's almost tempting to do. You guys wouldn't mind that, would I? Would you? Because I would only need to kill like 6 more enemies? Killing 6 more enemies before Ralmus. Could totally do that. Especially now that I have power. Ah, not to mention, if there's 2 of them, that makes... Don't say anything. Don't say a word. There we go. Sometimes it's better to just cast the magic at them again until they die. Yeah. Oh! M-herb found. That's actually nice. So I really should just murder all the Chimera I need to until I get a full stock of M-herbs. Or I just need to not be stingy. Come on. Yeah. It's not so bad when you have multiples of them in the same area. Honestly, the only way that this would go faster is if I had a far more damaging spell that hits them both. Perhaps something like an Ice 2 or a Fire 2. Did Fire 2 hit multiples? Wow. Game's just throwing these guys at me now. It's like, fine, if you wanted to level up here, should have just told us earlier. Then I've been all like, I didn't want to level up earlier. Just wanted to explore your lovely little castle. Alright, so that should put me at 1 more fight until I level. That is awesome. Sometimes grinding is just that easy in this game, but then other times they're like, oh hey, we're not going to give you any of the good experience, guys, or oh hey, we're going to throw nothing but the harder enemies at you. Wow. Yeah, that is, so much better than the original English ROM. So, in theory, this could still have been hard if I had decided not to use the whistle, because the whole point of the whistle is that you can insta-kill Ralmus with it. Instantly. He is dead. Well, dead, nah. But you get to do 2 things if you don't use the whistle. 1, you get to sell it for something like 500 gold pieces, which is awesome, but since we're a mage, we don't really need that much gold. And 2, you get to avoid this sound. Yeah, you still get the money and the experience, which is the whole reason why I decided, oh hey, why don't we level up beforehand? The curse of Ralmus is gone. When I found the key of the earth. And now that the curse is gone, we don't have to fight anything in here. We still have to walk out though. Ah, that put us only 101 experience away from a level. Damn. That's one of the whole reasons why I like leveling up just before a boss. Yeah, I do love how a lot of these simple Enix games still like to tell their little stories. Now, it probably would have been far easier / faster to slay Ralmus and then go exploring and get all that treasure, but nah. Just So we're gonna head on back into town and get that map from the dude and then head on through the Gate of Earth next episode. Because there's a lot of stuff I actually have successfully done. Who is it again? His name was like Geese or something like that. Oh yeah, suppose I could talk to the town folk too. Okay. There have been a few visitors who inquired about the ruins, all of them left for Bonro. Yeah, that's where I'm going as soon as that gate is open. Please hurry and open the gate. Oh, right, I gotta open the gate first. Suppose that's logical. Actually, before I open the gate, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Bloop. Saving, journey is now recorded. Thank you for getting rid of Romus. You are truly a great warrior. Please go to the Cave of the Earth in the southwest and open the Gate of Earth. None of you are going to be grateful about this, are you? Can't travel with someone to take the key of the... I did that. I just need to get to the other part of opening the gate. I've been sleeping well, thank you. The more I enjoy a good night's sleep, the younger I look and feel. Chirp. Nothing about your diet or other habits? You smoke? It probably doesn't help. Finally, my wife is happy. I appreciate what you've done. You guys got anything for me? With your help, Romus can rest in peace. Nope. Bunch of ingrates. Just completely neglectful ingrates. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here. So when we return, oh god, I just realized the texture of the ground there is completely covering Esuna. Anyways, so thank you all for watching. When we return, we're going to the Cave of the Earth to open the Gate of the Earth to head to Bonro. Hope nothing gets in our way. That'd be terrible. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.